Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing the next 10 day readings. So looking at the next 7 to 10 days from when you watch the video, which you should be watching in divine timing whenever you feel guided to. That's when you should watch it because it holds a message for you. This will be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You can cross watch if you're dealing with the Sagittarius. Watch all your placements, take what resonates, disregard the rest, don't force anything to fit. These are general readings, so they're not going to make sense to everybody, not in the same way. Information on private readings is always in the description box below. Seven of Cups, planning for the future. I'm all caught up on private readings, almost all caught up on private readings, so now would be a great time to get in line because I can get them done a lot faster than the normal wait time. And please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much if you have already. I really appreciate it. Judgment. Big news about your plans for the future. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Let's just jump in here. Your cards are flying. What's going on for Sagittarius in the next 10 days from when they're watching this video? What's going on for Sagittarius in the next 10 days? Alright. In the situation, we have the Three of Swords. As the challenge, we have the World card. Crowning you, we have the High Priestess. In the foundation, we have the Knight of Cups. In the past, we have the Ace of Swords. In the near future, we have the Empress, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Cups. A lot of people in your reading. The Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you're kind of apathetic about something, Sagittarius, if I'm going to be completely honest. For some of you, this could have been that you went through a breakup, because I have this water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a bit immature energy, Four of Cups, Knight of Cups. You're currently a little bit disappointed or a little bit heartbroken. I feel like in the foundation here with the Knight of Cups, either this is someone who's like a serial, I don't know, they love love, but they don't really know what to do in like day-to-day life, how to have a relationship that's practical. They're all about sweeping you off your feet and romancing you and all of that, but then once you're together and it's time to be practical and make practical choices to plan for the future, I feel like they just don't know how to do that, and the relationship falls apart and it becomes once again a repeating cycle with the World card there, or one again, oh my god, I can't speak, on again, off again type of relationship. And I feel like you may have received yet another offer, yet another proposal, yet another proposition from this person, and it almost breaks your heart to see them doing the exact same thing, because it's like, well, you haven't learned anything, you haven't grown up at all. I don't want to go back on this merry-go-round. I don't think I want to. No thank you. In the past, we have the Ace of Swords, so either very cutting communication, so it could have been the breakup, or it could have been communication has been an issue. Crowning you, we have the High Priestess. You're very in your head. For some of you, you don't want to respond to this person because I feel like you don't want to hurt their feelings. For others of you, you're in your head about how you want to say what you want to say, because it's almost like you want to make sure, is this going to be a repeat or can this be different? I feel like that's what for some of you are considering. And in the near future, we have the Empress, Taurus, and Libra energy. We have the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. So Aries, Leo, Sag, and then Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like there's still an attraction to this thing or this person. I don't know if there's too many people involved, or there's a fear there are too many people involved, because there's a lot of people in this spread. For others of you, I feel like you're getting ready to move, or you're going through some big changes, moving, changing jobs, changing careers altogether. And it's almost like there's a lot of love here. But with the Three of Swords, you feel like you have to sacrifice it because you're dealing with so much, right? And you don't think you have enough to give to this as well. But then with the High Priestess, it's like you want to be sure. Because with the Empress, you view this person as a really, really good potential partner, or this opportunity as a really good potential opportunity. Let's get more information out here for Sagittarius. So let's see, 3 of Swords in your current situation. What is this? 5 of Wands. You're very conflicted. Your head is battling your heart, Sagittarius. Your head says one thing, your heart says the opposite. And there's a lot of tension. There's a lot of pressure that puts onto you, because it's inner turmoil. With the World as the challenge, yeah, we have the Death card. This is about, can we resurrect something, or should we just let it go? But if we resurrect it, it needs to be different. Can we do things differently, I should say? Or should we just let this go? That's the challenge. So either this, I don't know, there's a conversation happening. It may have happened already with the Ace of Swords, or it's happening shortly, where it's like something is being seen for the truth. The truth is being spoken. There's some missing piece of information. Maybe you didn't have this before. I don't know. Or it's a very practical, realistic, logical type of conversation, whereas perhaps in the past this person was all emotion, zero practicality. And there's something in the conversation that just gives you a whole different perspective on the situation. So now you're considering, should I change my mind? I was convinced this was done, but is it really? Do I really want to? Do you know what I mean? Knight of Cups in the foundation. Yeah, I feel like there is, whoever this person is, water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, either you perceive them to be overly emotional or overly attached to you, or they were overly emotional and overly attached to you. Because with the Nine of Wands, it put you in a defensive position. It put you in a position where you had to put some walls up, where you had to establish some boundaries, where you had to keep this person at a distance, because you viewed them as, I can't reason with this person, they're ruled by their emotions, or I cannot accept what they're trying to offer me. But it's like I want to, but I can't. What is the Ace of Swords in the recent past? The Knight of Swords. I feel like this is it's almost a little blunt. It's almost a little rude type of conversation. It's like no holds barred, no feelings spared. You know, it's not intentionally to hurt your feelings or hurt each other's feelings, but the conversation was very much matter of fact and to the point. This is fact. Okay? And there was an unexpected aspect of it with that Knight of Swords. Okay, there was a very unexpected. You view this person as the Knight of Cups, all lovey-dovey, all googly-eyed. Do you know what I mean? And that kind of put you off. Or it's like, I don't have the energy to deal with that kind of emotion. It's too intense. It's too much. But in this recent communication, it's like light and day. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords are at the opposite ends of the spectrum, where when a water sign turns their feelings off, you know, maybe they're still there, but it's like they put a lid on it and they're completely rational, completely logical, may come across actually cold and blunt. They do have it in them, you know what I mean? And I feel like you saw this different side. There was a change with the Knights. You saw this different side. And now you're thinking with the High Priestess. What are you thinking with the High Priestess? The Wheel of Fortune. Of bringing this back around. Can this be different? You have another cycle energy here. But again, I feel like the main thing is, it's different. You feel different. This person feels different. The situation appears to be different somehow. And you're thinking. And the outcome with the Empress, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Cups. Well, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Wands, and Judgment. Yeah, this is resurrected. But I feel like under the Four of Cups, the Ten of Cups, there was a lot of emotion in this connection. The Knight of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the devil, and a attachment. So I don't know, maybe this person, because if it's a couple dynamic, you were with this person, there's a lot of emotion, planning for the future, maybe talking about family, maybe you disagreed when it came to settling down, having children, commitment, maybe you weren't ready, they weren't ready, I don't know. The point is, someone tried to get some distance, and with the devil here, I don't know if someone was clinging, the other person was clinging, or there was the perception that the other person is clingy. I don't know. It could be different things, right? But the bottom line is, I feel like someone is having this rude awakening. Knight of Swords with the Ace of Swords and the Judgment card is someone saying, you know what, get over yourself. Yes, I have a lot of emotion for you, but don't let that fool you. You know what I mean? I can love you and smack you in the face at the same time if I have to. If you're being rude, if you're being disrespectful, do you know what I mean? I feel like there's a side to this person that you did not see. You didn't anticipate that this is possible. You only saw them as doing too much, being too attached. Because it feels like when you tried to get some distance, when you focused on other things with the Knight of Wands and the Three of Wands, as soon as you turned your back on this person, they were pouting, they were waiting for you, or again with the devil here, that was your perception potentially. Okay, I'm not seeing something, because I do have the Nine of Swords, the Chariot, and the Seven of Wands, where you're in your head. So it's possible that you told yourself these things because you felt guilty for turning your back on the situation, even temporarily, or you felt guilty for focusing on other things, and you told yourself, oh my god, this water sign is just waiting for me. That added pressure onto you, and you felt like, I just can't be dealing with this. I gotta walk away from this. So that's one scenario. For others of you, again, you were dealing with someone who might have been immature, and the whole problem was they did not want to settle down. They weren't ready. They were very defensive. You might have tried to talk to them or propose to them or something like that, or talk with family, and they're very, very defensive. They just weren't ready. And so you had to distance yourself. You detached yourself, whether you broke up or you stopped talking for a while or whatever. But you were kind of fighting against yourself and trying to come to terms with the fact that you can't change this person. Things are what they are. The situation is done. It's dead. It's done, right? And then there's this conversation that comes in out of the blue. And you're sitting there thinking, who am I talking to? They sound completely different. I can reason with this person. I don't have to be overly careful of my words because everything I say is going to hurt their feelings. I can have a conversation. I can be honest because they're honest. I can be blunt because they're blunt. And no one seems to be triggering, the other. No one's feelings are getting hurt because it's just not about feelings. And I feel like once that conversation happens, then we can talk about feelings. And there's an offer here. If they're making an offer after that conversation, you will accept it and be happy to, or you will be the one taking the lead and making the offer for a new start. But I feel like this is clean slate. This is not let's pick up where we left off. I feel like this is just let's just start from scratch. Let's just start from scratch. Because whatever attachment or excessive attachment, obsessive behavior, clinginess, immaturity, overly sensitive, whatever it was with the devil that wasn't balanced, that it wasn't healthy in the past, I feel like that is what has changed. Someone has grown up. Someone has learned how to manage their emotions. Someone has learned how to be more practical. Someone's ready to settle down. I don't know what this is, okay? For those of you, there might have been an argument over a move. I don't know if it was about moving in together or it was about you want to move, because we have the Knight of Wands and the Three of Wands at quite a distance, maybe across the world with the World, the Wheel of Fortune, the Death card. And this other person, either a friend, spouse, partner, family member, whoever this is, they were very, very resistant. They played victim. They didn't want to go with you. They didn't want you to go. And so you consider the end of the relationship. But again, there's this conversation. This kind of very mature, very grown up. It's a bit of a mother figure as well. And someone is accepting. If you offered or asked someone to move in with you, or you offered or asked someone to come with you when you relocate, I feel like now they can accept it. Okay, because it's good news here towards this new beginning. I see the energy of start-stop energy. I see the energy of start-stop energy. You know what I'm saying. When I channel, I'm not fully aware of the words that come out of my mouth. Sometimes I hear myself, sometimes not so much. But I see this start-stop because it felt like you constantly had to push someone. And in the end, you said, you know what, I can't keep doing this. So you let go. Or this could be vice versa. Take it as it makes sense. And you just let go. It's like, I'm done. I don't want to push. If you don't want to, you don't want to. That's fine. And then you focused on making peace with that and sorting yourself out. And it looks like in the time apart, and with the distance and with the no communication or whatever this was, a lot of lessons have been learned on your part and theirs with the High Priestess crowning you here that have led to inner change as well as outer change. And it's almost like now things are balanced. Now we can talk about whatever we need to talk about, and when it's about feelings, we can talk about feelings. When it's not about feelings, we can have a rational, practical conversation and not get our feelings hurt. Okay, because you have the King of Cups here as well. Emotional maturity. And I feel like now someone can be proud to say, I'm with this person, this is what I'm doing, this is what we're doing. The Empress with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups here could also be about a pregnancy happening. Maybe someone wasn't ready before, now they are, and it happens very quickly, so I'll just leave you with that. But there has been a massive change in any sort of addictive behavior, obsessive behavior, codependent behavior, immature behavior that has caused a lot of conflict and tension in the past. You stuck in there, you tried to see it through, you tried to be patient or vice versa, and just be kind and just keep offering love, and you know what I mean. It did not go well. You had to end it. You had to release. You had to just stop focusing on it. And in that time of no communication, or you focusing on something else, or you just making peace with the fact that this is coming to an end, or whatever the case may be, doesn't have a future, whatever it is, you had to look at some things about yourself. This other person also had to look at some things about themselves. And like I said, it has led to inner and outer change, true change with the Wheel of Fortune. This is not going to be another go on the merry-go-round. This is not going to be another roller coaster pulling up at the same stops. This is going to be like a new situation. Ace of Cups with Judgment, just like clean slate, new situation. I also see good news in terms of a living arrangement, new home. Definitely relocation at a distance, in a different state, in a different country, overseas. For some of you, I'm definitely seeing that. There might have been conflict and push and pull when it comes to that as well. There might have been an initial rejection with that Three of Swords. And then there's information that came in after that. Because the High Priestess is there to say, wait, you don't know everything yet. Wait, there's more to this. And then the news comes in. Okay? I mean, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, if it's not that particular scenario when it comes to love and reconciliation and starting from scratch or whatever, I'm seeing this where you really wanted something, you were working towards it, preparing for it, you almost had it. There was some sort of conflict, tension, rejection, setback. You told yourself, well, that's it, it's done. And the High Priestess was there to say, don't give up yet, wait. Nine of Wands, wait. And then there's more information that came in, some sort of an offer, opportunity, invitation, maybe from a different source, where it's a different type of offer, I don't know. And then you can go ahead and it's celebration. I feel like this is even better than before. I hear with the Ace of Cups, it either offers you more money, or it offers you more benefits, or it's just more and better than before, or the one that didn't work out, the one that fell apart, fell through. So Sagittarius, it's a bit of a mixed bag for you. Let me know if you resonate with any of the scenarios. Let me know. And I hope the reading helps you. Okay, watch all your signs. This is great stuff. It's a little bit like with the High Priestess just overlooking the entire reading, and that's how I'm feeling as well. It's almost like I don't know exactly what's happening because I did not see this coming, but it looks good. It looks different. You know what I mean? But it's like it's so unfamiliar territory. I'm not exactly sure. You know, went to lower my guard and party and celebrate. I'm still, you know, it's like tentative. It's like, okay, I'm happy. It looks great. It looks amazing, but I didn't expect it. I didn't plan for this. I didn't look for this. And yet here it is. So I'm just trying to go with it and figure it out as I go. But it's like, okay. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. It's a little bit reserved is what I want to say, but it's still great stuff. You know what I mean? You're dancing on the inside for now until you know and you can settle down and settle into whatever this is, or you have it on paper or whatever. It's like you're dancing on the inside. Then you can dance on the outside. Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this helps you. Let me know. Watch your other placements. Have a fantastic time ahead. It looks like it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.